Actually, most of it.
Yeah, one closing thought maybe is that, look, you know, digital transformation is not new. It's been around for years. And it just so happens because of COVID, digital transformation is front of mind for a lot of organizations. But I just want to get this point across, buddy, is that, look, you know, just because we use digital tools to enable our, you know, employees work remotely or our customers to interact with us, doesn't mean we have digitally transformed. All we have done is, you know, use digital tools to do what we've always done. We're not necessarily doing anything different. And I think, you know, let's not kid ourselves on that we have digitally transformed. Yes, we may have done more digitization, but we haven't transformed because, you know, one, we're in the middle of a crisis. Two, our people were, you know, working remotely, and we were probably just having functional calls in the main. We haven't actually sat down to sort of say, let's talk about our business. Let's talk about the mindset that we need to have. Let's talk about the culture that we need to have. Let's talk about how we need to transform. We haven't done any of those things, I would argue. Right? What we have done is we've said, okay, let's figure out how we can keep the business alive by using technology to connect our people. That's not digital transformation. So I would say is, look, you know, the last year has certainly brought it front of mind. But actually, the real challenge has to happen now, and it's back to, you know, what we talked about at the start. It's about the transformation now, because, you know, they were simple digital tools that we could implement. That were always there, by the way. They will certainly be there for the last couple of years. It wasn't just last year they emerged. But now it's around, okay, we've done some digital things, but now let's talk about the transformation, and that's where the real leadership challenge has to come.
Yeah, and Tony, like, both of us are part of the Digital Transformation Lab in Cork University Business School, part of UCC. We've been part of, I don't know how many events over, I don't know how many months, 15, 16 months at this stage, Tony, but maybe we need to up our game as well. Is there certain types of conversations that we need to now start driving that maybe we haven't driven up to now, or we haven't driven enough up to now? So have you a call to action even for ourselves?
Yeah, I think, look, buddy, what I would like to do is to move the conversation to talk to people who are actually running transformation, and let's get people who are responsible. Now, you know, I know I made a point around digital alibis, but let's get people who are really responsible for digital transformation in their organization. And I think let's have some conversations about what works, what doesn't work. What would you do different? What are the challenges? What are the watch outs? What are the things people need to be thinking about? What are the things that you could get right really quick? And what are the things that can go wrong really quick or over time as well? So what I think, you know, what we'd like to do, you know, certainly from my perspective, is to ask, you know, if there are people out there responsible for digital transformation in their organization, if they're happy to be interviewed. I know there are loads of organizations would love to hear, you know, just how does it work, and what are the things that, you know, work and don't work, and what are the challenges, and what are the successes, and how do you make it happen?
Yeah, a very honest conversation is what you're looking for, Tony. You know, less of, you know, this stuff that a lot of us are saying, the things that we believe we should be saying, and sometimes those things are fads and fashions. They're not based on any reality. They don't necessarily deliver results. What you're calling for is people on the ground that are leading digital transformation to share insights about what works and what doesn't work. You know, real insights.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very cool. No, and any ideas around what you might call that series, Tony?
I was thinking we're going to call it the Digital Transformation Leader Series. So I want digital transformation leaders, you know, who are prepared to talk to us and sort of say, yeah, let's talk about this, warts and all.
Bring it on. It sounds fascinating, you know.